is Asthma Awareness Month, so we want to shine a light on Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America for the support they provide to people living with asthma across the country. To help them continue doing that great work, we're donating $10,000 to the organization. To continue the conversation about asthma and everyone's health, please welcome two incredible ladies with firsthand experience, Denise and Dr. Donna Carsons. Hi, ladies. Thank you guys so much for being here. Can you start by telling us what your connection is to asthma?
First of all, thank you so much for donating and for shining the light on asthma.
It's important. It's very important. Very important.
As someone living with asthma, I think it's so important to share my story, and I'm so grateful to be able to be here with AstraZeneca to help even more people.
Yes. Yeah. And what is your connection to asthma?
So, as a pulmonologist, something I've been for quite some time now. Asthma is one of the most common diseases that we diagnose and treat. So it's been, mostly my career, first as a pulmonologist for over 20 years, and now with AstraZeneca as a senior medical director to impact even more patients with asthma.
That is important. Thank you guys for sharing that. Now, Denise, yes. What has your asthma journey been like?
So I started at the age of 19 getting diagnosed. I moved in with my husband, and soon after that, I started to not being able to breathe. The tightness of my chest, not being able to do the fun things with my kids, not being able to go hang out with my husband and do fun things, walk my dog, King Bling. King Bling. And of course, I could not dance to my Mark Anthony.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. I always ended up admitted into the hospital at least once a year. And in one of those admissions, I met my doctor. And I asked him to be my doctor, and he said yes. And that was the beginning of a really good relationship because I'm now able to dance to my Mark Anthony.
I love your joy. Live your life.
Girl, I can breathe. I can breathe.
That's important. You need to be able to breathe. That's for sure. If you could speak to others struggling with the health, how would you say they should advocate for themselves?
Well, definitely advocate for yourselves. You know yourself better than anybody else. And find a doctor that will listen. Because working together, you can be where I'm at.
Yes. Breathing and having joy. Dr. Carson, what drew you to working with asthma patients?
So I think what you heard from Denise is really one of the most important things. Speaking with a doctor can help determine if someone may be experiencing asthma and how to manage it. Some patients with asthma have eosinophilic asthma, which can be determined with a simple blood test. So you're probably asking, what's an eosinophil? Well, eosinophils are white blood cells that are a normal part of our immune system, but for some people, too many of these white blood cells can cause airway inflammation and lead to asthma attacks. Fasenra, benralizumab, is a prescription medication for the maintenance treatment of eosinophilic asthma. It's used in combination with other asthma medications, and it's for people age 6 and older whose asthma isn't controlled with their medicines. It's not to be used for treating asthma attacks, though. So one of the things that's really important is over the past decade, truly, there's been a revolution in treatment options for patients. And so with that, now we're armed with having tools to be able to make a real difference. And having that conversation about what's right for me is really important.
You can dance to my Anthony. He's my best friend in my head.
I love your energy. Thank you guys so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
It's helpful, right, guys? Thank y'all for being here and shining the light on Asthma Awareness Month and advocating for good health. Thank you guys.
Thank
to
you.
learn more about Fasenra, visit fasenra.com. All right, we'll be right back.
Fasenra is not for sudden breathing problems. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Get help for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop asthma treatments without talking with your doctor. Tell your doctor if your asthma worsens or you have a parasitic infection. Headache and sore throat may occur.